So this is a coordination exercise to test your coordination skills. So in this exercise we'll be doing alternate hand wall toss test. The purpose of this is to measure hand-eye coordination. What's going to happen is I'm going to do right arm and then left arm, and I'm going to have about 2 meters away from the wall, and I'm going to have to do as many as I can in 1 minute. The more I can do, the better my coordination is. So yeah, the more successful catches, the better. Ready? Okay, so that's it, and that's our first exercise. Okay, so this is another coordination exercise. Coordination happens pretty much when you're writing, you're using your hands. Eye coordination when you're writing, so coordination happens all the time. One thing you can measure coordination is how well you can balance on one leg. So if you can balance on one leg for 2 minutes, apparently that means you have good leg coordination. So if you just put your arms out straight in an equal line, and then you just put your leg back like that, and if you can do that for a minute, you've got good leg coordination. So if you just continue that for a minute, and then you switch to your alternative leg, you do the same. Another exercise which tests coordination between your entire body really. It's kind of a balance exercise. Put your knees and your arms down, and then you gotta just lift your leg up and your right arm up, so it goes like that. And then the other side. And if you just stay there for about a minute each side, you should have good balance and coordination. That means your body and your muscle to mind connection is good, and your coordination should be too. So this is a flexibility exercise. This will be testing your flexibility. So what you do is this will be testing your hamstrings, and you just sit over, reach as far as you can, and hold it for 10 seconds. And that will be your score. And then a good flexibility, pretty much from 24 and upwards, I say that's very good there. Medium, probably 12, and then bad, it's probably from about 1 to 5, it's probably quite bad. Stretching exercise to test your stretch, your flexibility. This will be testing your glute flexibility, and what you do is it's a static stretch. You put your right leg at a 90-degree angle, and you get your right arm, your left arm, and you'll hug your leg inwards, and this will stretch your glute here. You hold it for about, well, they say 30 seconds is good because it stretches out the muscle fibers, and that's what's meant to be a good flexibility. But to measure this, some people, they usually start out by here. That's bad flexibility. This is intermediate flexibility, and this is good flexibility. So this is the muscular endurance test. These are 2 muscular endurance exercises to test your muscular endurance. The first one we're going to be doing is a press up, where you should have a straight back, have your arms in line with your shoulders, just like that. You should have a straight back. You should keep your elbows tucked in, like that. Go all the way down and up. That's one press up. And what you've got to do is you'll have a minute to complete as many of them as possible. And the more you do, the better you'll have muscular endurance. That'll test your muscular endurance. The next exercise to test muscular endurance is a sit up.
have your partner stand on your shoes, but if you don't, okay, so this is the 30-meter speed test. So this is to test your speed. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be running 30 meters. Someone's going to have a stopwatch, my friend Callum there. He's going to be timing me, and what you got to do is you got to run from this cone to the yellow cone down that end, and you got to do it as quick time as possible. 30 meters. So someone just starts the thing, and then you sprint off down there, and then your friend will stop the stopwatch, and that will be testing your speed time. Try to run like by long strides, and if you really want to be fast, you can always do the start position like they do in the 100-meter sprint, and then just run. That gives you a bit of a boost at the beginning. Okay, so this is the agility pack. We're testing our agility, and this exercise, what we'll be doing is we'll be running in and out of the cones as fast as we can, and then we'll change direction very quickly. That change in direction tests our agility, and then we'll come back in and out through the cones, and the faster you can do that, the better. You'll be timed, and you've got to do 10 of them. So you go in, out, turn left. Then from that left cone, you go back in, out, and the quicker you do 10 of those, the better your agility will be, and this will test your agility. There we go. You do 10 of those, and the quicker you do them, the better your agility will be. So this is the cardiovascular endurance test. What we'll be doing in this exercise is we've got to do a 1.5 mile run. In the infantry, if you want to be a truck driver, you only got to complete this within 12 to 14 minutes. If you want to be in the infantry as a Royal Marine, you have to do this in under 10 minutes. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running from here back to that fence. That's 400 meters going down to that fence and back. So we're going to do that six times. We're going to do that 6 times, and that would be 1.5 miles. So Callum here is going to stopwatch me, and I'm going to run back to there and here 6 times to complete the 1.5 mile run. And yeah.
5 hours later.
So that was the cardiovascular endurance test.
This is the strength test. For this test, we'll be using 20 kilogram power bag. This test will be to test your strength. This test is implemented in the armed forces, pretty much all of them. For infantry, you would need to lift the 40 kilogram, that's 35. But for the driver, military, you only need to lift 20. So obviously for the purpose of this, we'll be using 20. And I will be showing you how to lift it properly. So you wrap your hands around like this, squat, lift, place it firmly down. And to take it down properly, you put your forearms like this, squat, and drop it down like so. That is the strength test.
So this is the reaction time test. This tests your reaction times. So what's going to happen is I'm going to drop the ruler from 0, and Callum is going to catch it in his hand. So he's going to hold his hand out straight. just like that, every time. I'm going to drop it from about 10 centimeters above him, and he's just going to catch it 3 times in a row, because I'm going to do it 3 times to make it a fair test. You record this data, and that will tell you whether you have quick reaction times or not.